Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now this is Let's Talk Football. Now these Let's Talk Football episodes obviously haven't been about the last couple of weeks. There's been loads of mad stuff happening. Obviously the previews come out the day before the game, so the last 2 weeks we had 2 games, Middlesbrough, obviously away from home. So the preview's been out on the Monday, meaning that I couldn't really get these Let's Talk Football episodes out. But they're here, man, so we've got one more episode after this one of the series to go, and then the series is finished with Let's Talk Football. If you guys want to see a series 3 on Let's Talk Football, let me know in the comments, and I can happily do a series 3 of Let's Talk Football. I don't mind at all. But in this Let's Talk Football, we've got a couple of things to go through. Well, obviously this morning, last night if you like, Slaven Bilic from West Ham has been sacked. He's been sacked from West Ham United. Now this was kind of coming, do you know what I mean? We all kind of seen it coming, West Ham fans especially. You know, after they beat Tottenham, I kind of thought to myself, you know, he might be safe, he might actually keep his job. But after they got absolutely hammered, and that's just one way to put it, hammered by Liverpool, with no disrespect to West Ham, but after they got hammered by Liverpool, like I say, it was never in doubt, I don't think, that he was going to get, you know, that Slaven Bilic was going to get the boot. I mean, it's sad to see, really, because Slaven Bilic, you know, he has been at West Ham for a while. And, you know, he's had some success there, especially with beating Tottenham in that derby, you know, the other night as well. So, you know, you can say it's sad to see him go, but was it his time? I think it was his time, wasn't it? I mean, let me know in the comments if you think any different, but, you know, he wasn't really getting the results. West Ham aren't really sitting in a great place in the Premier League as well. You know, I've seen a lot of their fans on social media, etc., saying that they reckon this could be the season where West Ham get relegated. So, if you've got that kind of mindset as a fan, you know what I mean? It only comes down to one thing. That could be your manager, or it could be the players. You know, we don't know if the players are turning back on sort of Bilic and, you know, didn't really want to play for him. As we've seen throughout the year, with Mourinho, perfect example at Chelsea, when all the players sort of didn't want to play for him anymore. And it's sad to see if that's what happened. But personally, you know, I feel like the players just haven't got just obviously haven't get the performances, and sadly, it's, you know, he's had to go. But that's as far as it goes. You know, Bilic will move on to another club, I'm sure. I know Everton are knocking about, and a few other teams. So, you know, he'll go and get another job, no problem. But, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes in football, isn't it? You know, sackings are never nice to see, especially if you like the manager and whatnot. I didn't mind Bilic, to be fair. I know he wasn't a Middlesbrough manager, Middlesbrough being the team I support, but I didn't mind him. I thought he was an alright manager, but I know, obviously I have a couple of friends that are West Ham fans, and they personally like Slaven Bilic. So, sure, they're sad to see him go, but listen, man, it was his time, he had to leave, and that's as far as it goes, really, isn't it? You know, but this is it. But, you know, you talk about yesterday, especially for Middlesbrough, and obviously we won the derby. Now, a lot of people saying this isn't a derby and saying it is a derby. I've always been brought up, you know, to know this is a derby. You know, your rivals are Newcastle, Sunderland, and you know, of late really Leeds as well. So that's the way I've been brought up. So when we play Newcastle or Sunderland, you know, it's always been that is a derby game. That's a game you get hyped up for. You know, it's your local derby. So that's the game I've always been, you know, ever since growing up as a kid. That's been the game that you know, I've always been told, you know, this is the derby, get hyped up for it, because, you know, Boro need to win it. Obviously, Boro have won it now 3 times in a row. Now we've beaten Sunderland. It's always nice to beat your rival. And yeah, I didn't think I was too harsh yesterday on Sunderland fans in my review, but you know, I didn't think I was too harsh on them. But yeah, like I say, it wasn't the best of games, and I don't really get what was going on yesterday. If I'm quite honest with you, like, you know, we seen from Tuesday night away at Hull a fantastic performance, and it was, I did not, honestly, on 75 minutes. I even said to the guestie, I said to him, he was stood next to me, I don't want this game to finish. I just wanted to keep on going, because it was that entertaining to watch. Yesterday, it wasn't like that, and for some reason, it kind of felt the game that we watched a year ago at the Riverside, when we beat Sunderland 1-0, through that Martin Darun goal. And that was early as well, and it kind of felt a bit like that, you know. We kind of played at Sunderland's sort of level of football, and that's no disrespect to Sunderland, but, you know, they're down there for a reason, you know, bottom of the table for a reason on 10 points. You know, they're not exactly playing a bit of greater football right now. Don't get me wrong, they had chances yesterday, and, you know, if them chances are taken, probably makes it a more exciting derby, but obviously Boro got the job done for the 3rd time in a row. Reverse fixtures coming up, obviously, I think sometime in March or April should I say. So, yeah, looking forward to that, but like I say, man, Boro got the derby win, so it was a happy weekend for me. And yes, of course, I had a Parmesan last night to celebrate the win. Obviously, I had one of them, but listen, I'm going back to the gym tonight. So I've got to get back in that gym, man, after having them 3 Parmesans. But listen, Middlesbrough, and you know, in terms of the championship, is so tight. The championship is so tight at the minute, and you know, from 3 wins now we go from 12th to 5th. So hopefully by Christmas we can be somewhere around that top 2 spot. But don't get me wrong, the teams in front of Middlesbrough are very, very good teams. Bristol City picking up fantastic results as well. You know, you got like Wolves up there, you got Sheffield United. Sheffield United, I'm genuinely fearful of playing again because they've been doing absolutely amazing, and proving everyone wrong. I think in this championship, including myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been maybe your heads have been turned by, you know, by the performance of Sheffield United in this championship. You know, been playing fantastic. So it's making up for a great season in the championship, and I'm sure it's going to be a great finish as well. I'm sure of it. You know, a lot of high scoring games on the weekend as well. Yeah, man, it was fantastic. It was just fantastic in general to watch the weekend of watch the football of the weekend, should I say? You know, see some really good games. Obviously, we had the big one yesterday as well, being Man City versus Arsenal, and we had Chelsea v Manchester United yesterday. I watched the Chelsea game, but it seemed that the Everton game was more enjoyable. It had more goals and had 5 games in it. Tom cleverly misses the penalty, literally the last kick of the game, to deny Watford from getting a point in the Goodison Park yesterday. But obviously, Everton got the win. Everton needs to start getting the points, really. You know, they are down there at the bottom of the table. So they ideally need to start getting the points racked up. Watford for me are a team who I can't see Premier League, you know, Premier League, just a Premier League team. Simple as that. That's how I see them, along with Bournemouth. And I say, if you talk about the big games yesterday, you know, Man City v Arsenal. Now, to why Wenger decides to leave Lacazette on the bench, from a neutral's point of view, you know, as a neutral, you know, you can't get excited for watching these sort of games. You know, the world class players on the pitch, and you know, when you see Lacazette's not on the pitch, you think, wow, what the hell's he got, like, sort of thing. And then he comes out then and says, Raheem Sterling dived. Now, I don't know if that's typical Arsene Wenger or what, but you can't say the guy dived when he got tackled. Do you know what I mean? He was pushed off the ball, he went down, it's a penalty. And that's the way it goes. But yeah, I mean, when you look at Man City this season, they're fantastic. Honestly, they're running away with this table. I looked at the table earlier, and I was 11 games, 31 points. And they've scored like something like over 30 goals for this season already. I'm like, I can't believe how well they're doing, but Pep Guardiola's got that team playing absolutely amazing. And when you watch Man City now, honestly, I genuinely get excited to watch them. Obviously, I love watching Middlesbrough, but when I see Man City on TV, I think, you know, I'm going to sit down with popcorn, I'm going to enjoy this because it's like a show. The fantastic the players have got, and I say they're playing as a team, and I honestly feel like Man City will go on to win the league, and I'm pretty sure I predicted them to win the league. Correct me if I'm wrong in my prediction video, but I'm pretty sure I predicted Man City to win the league. But yeah, I do see Man City just running away with that league. And yeah, I think it'd be hard for a team to beat them as from now on, from now until the end of the season, because they're doing absolutely amazing. And the one thing I am excited for is the Manchester derby as well. Two teams with great players in, great managers. It'll be really interesting to see how that one goes down. And obviously we talk about the Manchester derby, we talk about Manchester United. They played away last night at Chelsea, and yeah, it was Morata with a fantastic header, bulleted in the back of the net. And even that game, I felt, you know, Rashford came close late on. But I don't know, man. When Chelsea play Man United, I don't really get excited for it as much as what I used to. It kind of like the same sort of game. It's, you know, both teams are very defensive, and then they sort of go on a counter-attack, and that's how the game goes. Obviously, Chelsea got the win, and you can see exactly what it meant to Conte and the rest of the Chelsea fans. They went absolutely ballistic. I'm sure Man United would have done the same. The one thing maybe I didn't agree with was Conte not shaking Mourinho's hand. I feel like that's unfair sportsmanship right there. Yes, I get that Conte wants to go and celebrate with the Chelsea players, and he has all right to. You know, he is the manager of Chelsea Football Club. Wants to go celebrate with the fans, but you kind of where best is the class to not shake Mourinho's hand, then go and do that. That's the kind of thing that bugged me when obviously when I seen that. It kind of bugged me a little bit. I thought, be the sportsman that we all know Conte is, and shake the guy's hand. You know, you beat his football club, shake the guy's hand. It kind of bothered me a little bit, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, but overall, listen, it was a great weekend of football, and it was a great live stream as well, so thank you to everyone that tuned into the live stream. Talking of live streams, England obviously are in the international break. That's where we are. That's where we are now. We're Monday. We're 2 weeks off from our normal football, unless you're a League 1 or League 2 fan, your team is playing. But England play. So England play, I believe it's Friday night at home to Germany. I'll be live streaming, so yeah, make sure you come over to the channel on Friday, and about 15 minutes before kickoff, 10-15 minutes before kickoff, the camera will be on. And yeah, I'll have my England stuff ready, my flags and whatnot, and we'll be watching England versus Germany. So make sure you come over to the channel and tune in and watch that. And I'm sure it's gonna be a great night with you guys. And then I believe we play Brazil after them. So once again, England a live stream again. So yeah, I mean, don't worry, all the previews will be out. The England Germany preview will be out around Wednesday, and the Brazil preview will be out around the same sort of Monday, Tuesday sort of time. But yeah, man, I say this has been Let's Talk Football. There wasn't a lot for me to sort of catch up on. Just obviously the bilic sacking and whatnot. I mean, football's always happening. It's always happening. I mean, we talk about Patrice ever kicking that fan in the head. The guy probably got told that he hates Mondays, you know what I mean? He kicks you in the head, but he has come out, he has apologised to the Marseille fans, which is a classy approach from Evra after kicking one of the fans in the head. So, I shouldn't laugh, but how can I not laugh at that? It was just one of the most, you know, you don't expect Precis Evra to go up to someone and kick him in the head, so when I read the article, it was, it did make me chuckle, so I apologise to the fan that got kicked in the head. I'm not laughing at you, I'm purely laughing because I can't believe Precis Evra actually kicked someone in the head, but yeah, this has been Let's Talk Football episode 11. Episode 12 is coming up sometime next week, next Monday. You guys take care. I'm sorry this is only short, but I say, man, there's only a couple of things to catch up on. Boro won the derby. You guys have a safe Monday. I'm going to go to the gym now and burn off them Palmos. You guys take care. And I'll see you again on Wednesday for my England versus Germany preview. You guys take care, and I'll see you again soon. Up the Boro.